Hello and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I had a quest a while back to find something for an older lady that she wanted that her husband would go into this cave, and then Serona had some diary. I don't know, it was like some diary letters or whatever.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Yeah, Mrs. Sprottle. And she had diary stuff.
But I still need to visit the cave to find Serona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more Horcrux while I'm there.
That. Collect Serona's letters and collect a box and stuff. So
better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters.
Confringo!
We'll do this side. We'll do a couple of side quests.
That's all the Horcrux for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
I already gave Mrs. Sprottle her Horcrux. But oh, what is that?
Accio!
What was I going to say? I totally forgot. Wrong button. I don't know what's in there, but
Confringo!
I'm gonna get rid of these vines. Oh, okay. But yeah, she wanted some Horcrux. Serona wanted her diary pages back. We're gonna do some side quests before heading on to the third trial. I'm gonna just kind of clean everything up. Oh, that was glitchy. What is up here though? Nothing! Yay! Nothing's ever good when you have to drop down into a den of darkness.
Revelio.
Or slide down. Oh, excuse you. Oh no. Oh, that was weird.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Dang it. Throw everything that I can.
Confringo! Confringo!
Whoop! Whoop! Oh no! You sucker. Oh, I don't like the small space. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, fuck. I don't know what else to do. Oh no! Wrong set of Bombarda. We're just gonna curse you again. Whoop! Nope. Nope.
foul, hulking brute.
Just potatoed him to death. Nice. Alright, what else? What we got in here? Get some troll bogies. So disgusting. Oh, can I take his doll? Oh, this is so gross, but oh my god, look how cute. I almost feel bad. Almost. Alright, how do I get out of here? I have to sneeze. What is... Oh, it's a squirrel. I didn't know what the heck that was.
Revelio.
Wrong way. There we go. When I arrive, I have a troubling sense that in many ways I wasn't like the other first years. I confess I'm worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me, and pondered sending an owl to my parents asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of class had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly Legamins, but I wonder that you seemed to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day in the Three Broomsticks, when you spotted me huddled in the corner, staring blankly at the untouched butterbeer and an empty bit of parchment, my quill dripping ink woefully onto the floor, and you came to sit with me. Well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief, as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me. When you told me about how nervous you'd been to come to Hogwarts, I looked at you, and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you as anything but the confident, contented witch sitting before me. In the days that followed, I marveled at how you charmed, in the non-magical sense, I mean everyone around you, without apology, embracing you embracing who you were and who they were. It was as though a candle had flickered on for me. I realized that I could choose the path as well. I'm sorry if I'm reading this kind of wonky. Now that my school years are ending, the frightened first year witch I had been seemed worlds away, and I know it's because you saw yourself in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub, and so graciously extended yourself to her. Yours sincerely, Maribel. Oh. Please tell Mrs. Sprottle that I still plan on visiting her and Mr. Sprottle whenever I can for their delightful conversation, and I am unshamed to admit her incomparable cauldron cakes. Maribel, okay. I conjured this wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude if you hadn't stood your ground on my behalf during Quidditch practice last week. I might have left the team altogether, and now we've won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw House would not be the same without you. Yours sincerely, Sean. My dear Sirona, I've sent a note separately to my dear Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle for their hospitality, but felt the need to put a quill to parchment with my thanks to you as well. What a lovely respite from the castle. I won't soon forget how we giggled about the ridiculous gnome. Did he truly believe that he was singing? Oh, that sounded weird. And Mrs. Sprottle's steak and kidney pie was simply glorious. I shall be dreaming of it for days, so I appreciate you including me. I fear I must warn you, however, that this does not mean I will go easy on you next week's match. You know that Ravenclaw is no match for all the Slytherin this year. Most gratefully yours, Philomena? Oh boy, okay. There's the box.
This must be Sirona's box of letters.
Dear Serona, happy birthday to my darling friend. I sneaked into the kitchens and asked Finky to make your favorite cream crowdy. She was delighted to oblige. Not sure where she got raspberries at this time of year. Genius. That Finky? Bess.
I should take this box of letters to Serona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Dear Mrs. Sprottle, Mother and Father were delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon at Gladras last Saturday. Truth be told, I think my mother was ever so slightly envious. I shan't soon forget how heartily we laughed at my efforts to lace the bodice of my new dress. A challenge indeed, as is the rather delicate practice of properly situating a hat pin without one wounding either my hat or my head. But I adore everything that we selected, and I have you to thank for now feeling like a marvelously fashionable witch. It was also a treat to dine at the Three Broomsticks without having to clean the tables. I shall own a place like that one day. Mark my words. I consider myself more than lucky that you and Mr. Sprottle agreed to let me stay. I know that my parents feel precisely the same way. Yours gratefully, Serona.
I think that's everything. Serona will be glad to have this back.
Yeah, she will, but wait a second. I busted this thing open. What's over here? Before I leave this cave... Just like a little... Okay. A little tidbits. Did I miss a chest?
Revelio.
Maybe. Oh well. Oh well. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Return the box of letters to Serona. Sounds good. Serona, I have your letters.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Nice. So, a while back, I had talked to a vendor that had like a little he was in a little town up north, and one of his friends had gone missing. For some, I guess he was trying to do like a pickup or drop up. I'm not quite sure, but I need to find his friend. It's just like some little random side mission. So his friend is kind of lost in the woods. God, he's probably like in some abyss down here. That. Ah, yeah, thanks. He's down here in the lair of spiders. Dang it. And this spider's not happy with me being right here at all. Whoop! Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm in it now. Oh, ouch! Excuse you. Hold on. I'm in the wrong spot. Wow, it will just blow myself in here. Oh boy. The only way to kill spiders is to blow yourself up with them. Is that it? Am I done? Good grief. Alright. Alright. Well, I made an entrance. Alright.
The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here.
Spiders. Nothing but spiders. That's what's in here.
Repulso. Levioso. Confringo. Defender.
Whoop.
Bombarda. Crucio. Imperium. Bombarda. Crucio.
Whoa!
Confringo. Levioso. Repulso. Defender.
So wait, now the guy is this way? God dang it. I don't really want to go in there.
Levioso.
Oh, you big boy, I can't. Wrong way. Gotcha.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
That was a big one. What is in here? I mean, not that I really want to come in here. But, you know what? Yep. Nope. So let's go and find this guy's friend. Ah! Good grief.
Confringo. Levioso. Defender.
Well,
Crucio.
ah! Is that it? Jeez. It's like little tiny aliens coming after me, like little face huggers. Jeez. The fur zone's over here. Ugh.
Bombarda.
I guess I go this way. Yeah, well, maybe I should look at the actual map. Ah. Yes, no, no, nope.
Bombarda.
Why do I have to go through the cave? All this. Can we just
Could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned.
yeah, well, can we just count him as a lost? Because
Confringo.
this ain't worth it. Jeez. Ugh. Great. Ah!
So this is the infamous esconder.
Oh boy. Woo!
taken care of. I need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter.
Revelio.
Okay. Well, at least that thing's done. I gotta find what? Heirloom Milo left behind. How about he come and get his own heirloom?
Confringo.
It's a bunch of baloney coming in here. I'd say peace out. Keep it.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Alien sacks over here.
Findo. Confringo.
I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley.
Mr. Adley can kiss my behind because this was a... He better pay me good for this.
You look none the worse for wear. I take it you decided...
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I would like a reward.
This is quite difficult to retrieve. Shouldn't I get a reward for my trouble?
Of course I'm happy to pay you. I can't afford much. I've promised to pay for all the supplies Milo's daughter will need to attend Hogwarts one day.
I keep
In that case, all right. Here's the heirloom watch.
Oh, thank you. I know that Milo's daughter will be glad to have this.
Pull at my heartstrings, would you? Peace
I
out.
should be going now. Thank you.
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by.
I guess let's go with Poppy to talk to, we were supposed to go talk to the Centaurs. Alright, Poppy, let's talk to those Centaurs.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Good job, Poppy. Yeah, they won't like it, but...
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right.
Or they'll try to kill us.
We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Oh, no. She's smiling.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Oh, hello.
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's cool our jets.
Leave them be, Alec.
Uh-oh.
We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Ooh, somebody's cranky.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Okay.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I trust him. Yeah. Centaurs know things.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Sounds good, Poppy.
I'll let you know what I find.
You just gonna stand there and look all crazy? There is a thingy right here. I don't know what it's called. It's Astro.
Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here.
This. I highly doubt a meat came out here. Ooh, Draco. Okay, so Poppy, we talked to Poppy. Let's talk to Natty. What is Natty gonna get me into now?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Sure.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down.
With my duck
I know
face.
you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agapes Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
Okay.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
It's true. Okay.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Okay. Okay, let's see. The first one is... Are they in here?
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Okay.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Okay, that is what I needed.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Okay, so this is basically the note that she just told us about.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Right.
I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you?
Mr. Dibble,
It's about
Mr.
Theophilus
Bickle.
Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs.
Please
Bickle.
take me seriously with this
You know the Bickles?
mask on my face.
All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Okay.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Found you.
Hello there.
Hi.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You should have spoken out.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Yeah, well...
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late.
Oh.
She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Okay. Like going the most random way as possible. Natty, where are you, ma'am?
Revelio.
Uh-oh.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble.
Great.
Revelio will show me where she was taken.
She's Natty. I don't know who's worse, her or Sebastian. Beep beep. Knock knock.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Excuse you, sir. That's what you get.
Revelio.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Yes, there must be.
Revelio. Accio.
Yes, no, maybe? Dang it.
The hidden door.
Ta-da.
Natty must have been taken this way.
What is
I
with
need to find her
these
quickly.
basement, underground, crazy
Revelio.
rooms? Yes, she's not there yet. Hello.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Oh, great. Now she says. Find Rich's book and the love letter.
It's not gonna work.
It might.
Using that girl as bait, that one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
It's not gonna work.
It might.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her.
Bombarda.
Come in here alone.
Expulso. Not so tough now, are ya? Oh, what's
I've seen more courage in a poor lot. Might want to...
Expulso.
Oh no! Why is a chicken? Hello.
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Oh no!
If you love that long.
Expulso!
Bombarda.
Expulso! You'll be sorry you did that.
No. Was that it? No, there's somebody else that's here. I don't know where he is at. There he is. Bonk.
Bombarda!
Do that again, and I'll...
Imperio!
Woo! That was not fun.
This has become personal.
Kind of, yeah. Oh, there you are.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Whoop!
Bombarda!
Come here.
Imperio!
Happening.
Bombarda!
Don't. Put it.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
Okay, so what else?
Revelio.
What is in here that I need to grab? God, there's so much coins. You are dear to me as augury, whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a crop could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a love spell over my heart. I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one. Oh,
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
sweet.
Revelio!
Let's see if I can find the love letter. I mean, I figured that was the love letter, but okay. There's some stuff over here. Ooh, there is this. Yeah, this is the love letter to Rosie. You have read your last letter over and over and certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love. And I know you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feeling which exalts me to an utmost pinnacle of happiness have been an existential challenge. I don't know why that word was so hard. And now I am off to read your letter once more.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Well, that'll... We'll see about that.
Revelio.
Let's see what's over here.
Here. Body Leviosa.
Ooh, it's dark in here.
Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio.
Alright, let's go find Natty. Oh, what's this? Hold on, Natty. Let me get all these boxes first. Oh, gosh. Oh, no! God dang it. I went back into this hole. Alright.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Knock, knock.
You found us! I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Okay.
Over here.
Hold on. Scoozies. Collect everything that I can before I talk to people. There was a ding. Oh. Hold on.
Alohomora.
Was that there before? Ooh. Oh. Hello. I didn't even know that I was supposed to find his wand, but here you go.
Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Whoop. Okay, so now
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Ooh.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Kind of destroyed them all, but I guess we're gonna have to fight some more to get out of here. Oh, I forgot something? Coins.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Well, so I took care of everything for us. And we
Natsai
didn't...
Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Y'all aren't handling anything, though. Yeah, authorities haven't been much help.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood Slot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Well. Am I gonna get any owl mail? There we go. Read it.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon. After we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Anybody else? Any more owl mail? Is that it? Good. I'm gonna end the episode here. We did a lot. So we got rid of some side quests that needed to be taken care of. We helped Natty, and we talked to some centaurs. So the next step we'll do I guess what little side quests that we have. I think there was some ones left around, and I guess we'll head to our third trial. So thank you everybody who has joined me today, and I hope to see you guys next time. So yeah. Bye.